Well, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Colorado Sports TV's coverage of the ABT National Fall Regional here in Denver. It's kind of an unusual format here for us. What you see right now are the bowlers getting ready. They're in their 5 minutes of warm-up just before the first round of an eliminator format. Now, National Director Myron Mitchell has asked me to really only show the final of it. There's 15 bowlers out there right now for round one. For round two, they're going to cut to 8, and then for round 3, they'll cut to 4. When they get to 4, they're going to come down here to pairs 39 and 40, and they're going to do 2-game round robins, I believe it is. So it's going to be 4 games or something. And that is the part that Myron wanted us to film and bring to you. But I'm going a little rogue here, and I've gone live early. And we can't really see a great angle on lane play because he's got us set up down here on 39-40. But I just kind of angled a camera over here, and so you can see what's going on. These are the top 15, or the final 15, I guess you could say. And Nick will be on here in just a minute to go kind of cover a lot of this again. But I figured this is better than nothing. This seemed a little bit better than just dead air. If you disagree, feel free to speak up in the chat room. And I don't think Nolan is one of the finalists. I think Nolan will be joining us on mic. I have seen him running around here, but I'm not sure yet the context. So I apologize. We'll see if he's here. I see Felix Garcia, the Little Panda, Scott Miller, Matt Bumgard, a couple other of regular faces that you'll recognize. But right now they're in their warm-ups. They've got just about a minute left to go in their 5-minute warm-ups. So I will get off the mic here and finish the final prep because I got to clean up the tables, and before the show I'm half a maid here. I'm cleaning our area up. Don't tell my wife. All right, folks, we'll be right back. And I hope you enjoy the coverage. It's going to be an unusual show for us. Well, folks, they have begun. Now, I realize at this angle you're not going to be able to see very much, and I apologize about that. My hands were a little tied. But good news on the second round, they're going to be moving a little closer to us, Nick just said. They're going to wrap, our TV pair is going to be 39 and 40. But for round 2, they're going to try to bring them down and wrap them around the TV pair. They're going to use 35, 36, 37, 38, and 40 through 44. So we'll see if we can't go wide and try to get a better angle. But right now, what we've got is you're seeing the bowlers and their release, not so much the pin action. Again, I'm sorry, there's only so much I can do with the camera angle. But this is round 1 of the finals, top 15. Half will advance, or 8 are going to advance, I should say. 7 go home. So it's not head-to-head. They're not bowling against each other. It's just simply points, or pins, I should say. So, round of 15 has begun. I'll be back here in a little bit. I'll give you some updates as I can. Thanks for tuning in to Colorado Sports TV's coverage of the ABT National Fall Regional here in Denver.
Bowlers on this first round together says you'll be judged to verify it. I get them up here at the counter. I will give you the cut for this first round. Round 2, bowlers will be on 37-8, 41 through 44. That'll be round 2. We'll give you those results in just a moment.
Well, folks, it looks like round 1 has concluded. They are going to be doing some calculating. We're going to step aside for just a moment. I'll be back for the start of round 2. And they are shifting closer to our camera setup, so hopefully we'll be able to get you something that looks a little better. But thanks for watching Colorado Sports TV's coverage of the ABT Fall Regional. Well, folks, welcome back. If you're still with us, welcome back to round 2 of the finals. I was mistaken. It is not a top 8 here. What they're doing is they're taking a top 7. So we've got 3 bowlers on 37-38, and then 2 bowlers each on 41 through 44. So we've got the top 7 here that advance. The cut was plus 11, and we are now going from here. We go to a top 4, and I'm not exactly sure how they're going to figure that out. I'll let Nick explain that when the time comes. And when we do get to the top 4, it's 2 games each. I think it's a 2-game round robin, or I'm not exactly sure. This is a new format for me. I'm used to our top 8, top 5 step ladders. But this is a elimination format that's not head-to-head. It's just pin total. And let's see some names I've got that can try to advance. I see Felix Garcia is just released over on 37. Got Philip David in front of me. Lenny Nunez has advanced. That one there is set. Well, that one right now is set wide to cover the whole thing. Not well.
As long as I'm not in the damn thing, I'm all right.
Not until you get up there. And I don't have an actual breakdown sheet with me yet. So I'm trying to read off the back of their shirts, and some of the shirts are easier to read than others. Kyle Popko is now up at 42. Alex Albright, looks like, or no, Alan Cartwright. Wow. I had my eyes surgery done a year ago, and I'm still having trouble reading these names. Yeah, I think at this best we just wait until Nick actually can join us with the breakdown sheets. But again, I figured this is better than nothing. You can see the scoring monitors for 2 of the 3 pair that are in action. And then, of course, the TV pair are right in the middle, kind of getting in the way, but there's not much I can do about that. So... a little bit of powwow down there with Nick and the guys on 44.
Hey, don't overspeed it. Just your normal shit. Don't overspeed it.
Well, I'm not sure if the tournament was sponsored by the Department of Defense or what exactly the significance are, but we have the flags from each of the 5 branches of the service. Not exactly able to see them, but from left to right, we've got the Navy, the Marines, the Army, the Coast Guard, and the Air Force. We've got their flags represented hanging over the banners. I kind of like it when the Coasties get proper recognition. A lot of folks leave them off, but most folks don't realize that the Coast Guard actually joins the Navy when it comes to most combat scenarios. And if it's blue water or rivers, it may be the Navy or it's most likely the Coast Guard that's in there doing the patrols. So it's nice to see them properly represented here with the other 4 branches.
Chug it. Stuck it, Tug.
Hold.
Don't be afraid to give it out, but don't keep it straight.
You can hear Rich List in the background doing a little coaching now that he's
You're gonna hit it about the outside.
didn't make it in past the first round.
Whatever you want to line up on that turn. Don't help it. Once you help it, fuck. Just fire the way you fire. Same line. Give it more out.
Oh, nice pickup by Lenny Nunez.
Money, Lenny. Good shot, bud.
Well, he goes Brooklyn and leaves a 6-pin here. It is Tim Edel. Nick spread them out. 3 bowlers on 27-28, 2 bowlers each on 41, 42, and 43, 44. And it's kind of funny because the pair with 3 are 2 frames ahead of the other 2 pairs. Those guys are just, they're not really spending much time talking or either to each other or anyone else. They're all pretty focused on just getting up there and getting their shots off. It was Gary Fridelli who picked up 9 on that, left a 9-pin. Got Alan Cartwright up there now. He picks up his spare on 37. All the way to the right, John Johnson is... Oh, he leaves a 6-pin on 30 or 43. And Lenny Nunez is now up on 42 as we see a missed opportunity on 38. Lenny's able to follow up a spare in the 3rd with a strike here in the 4th as John Johnson picks up his spare in the 3rd. All the way to left, Felix Garcia is about to release on 37. He's coming off a spare, able to get 9, which will help with count. That's his 5th frame right there. Tim Adel is trying to get his 9-pin spare here. I was mistaken. I called it a 6 earlier, but it was a 9. I need my chart out again. And Felix is able to pick up his 7-pin spare. Oh, nice pickup there all the way to the right on 44. Let me see if I can get a Lance McChristian. You know what? I'm probably screwing up his last name, and I apologize, Lance. But he picked up a really nice 5.8 spare. Here is his throw for the 4th frame. And he's able to strike that one there. So it's pretty much left to right in terms of frames. The guys all the way to the right are a frame behind the guys in the middle, and who are 2 frames behind the guys on the left. So that trio over there all the way to your left is not fooling around. They're just grinding away. Yeah, this is fun. Nick normally doesn't let me anywhere near the mic for obvious reasons, I'm sure. I hope you're having fun, because I am. Oh, Lenny chops that one there on 41. It's going to leave him, it's his first open of this game. He's at 95 in the 5th. John Johnson gets 8 here on his first throw in the 5th frame. He's sitting at 67 after 4. Meanwhile, the trio, they're just grinding away with spares. There's 1 open between them. Everything else is a mark. Got a 5.9 left as we see Mr. Johnson just completely fly by his 5.8 pickup here. So that is a 2nd open for him. Back-to-back opens. That's not normal for him. He's at 75 after 5. This is Lance's 5th frame. He picks up 8. He's coming off a strike in the 4th. Meanwhile, all the way to the left, Gary Fridelli is going to try to pick up his spare here. He chops it and gets 1 of 4. So he is sitting at 99 after 7. That's just the 2nd open of the entire game between the trio. So that's not too bad over there. This is Felix on his 7th frame throw. He's sitting at 105 after 5 with the spare in the 6th. And he picks up a strike there. That's going to help. Puts him up to 125 after 6. And our points leader from what I'm seeing. So Felix Garcia right now is leading the field here so far, but he's a few frames ahead, so we'll have to see if that lead continues. Nice pickup there on 38. I'm not sure who that is. I can't read his shirt. Oh, Alan Cartwright. Nick, do you want to say hi?
Hi.
Wow, if that wasn't a Groucho moment right there. They've been dealing with my babbling so far this round.
Yeah, I feel sorry for everybody out there, but that's okay. Great tournament. Somebody today is going to win $10,000. We're down to the top 8. Top 4 will advance, and they're going to do that. All 4 bowlers will bowl in 39 of 40, 2 games with handicap, determine the winner. Very conceivably, Scott could have co-champions. We won't break any ties. So,
Oh boy.
So that's why Stepniak's upset.
Right.
No ties.
No ties.
And even here, all ties advance. So
Yeah.
we're good that way.
We've had some folks.
Where's my color analyst at?
That's what I was about to ask, because we've had some folks ask if Nolan is bowling or talking.
Hey, Nolan actually did bowl. He did make the cut. I don't know how he finished up, but he did not make the top 15.
Well, that's kind of a double-edged thing. It's kind of unfortunate for him, but good for us.
It can be, yeah.
Well, right now it looks like Felix Garcia is leading the field. He's a few frames ahead of everyone else, but he's sitting at 153 after 8.
Yeah, and he's probably gets the least amount of handicap out of the remaining bowlers, but so it might be a little bit closer, different people.
And actually, that's a good point, because Nick's got to step aside. He's got to do tournament things. But I'm realizing that the scores I'm reading, everyone, are scratch scores. Yeah, everything I'm reading is scratch scores. I'm not actually adjusting for handicap, so
Right.
I guess I shouldn't say Felix
But
is in the lead.
realistically, 1, 2. You have 4 Masters, 5 Classic. Pretty even. Ooh, poor Gary Frilly chops a 6 off the 10. And you don't necessarily have to bowl out of your mind. You just got to be one of the top 4 bowlers.
Yep. Now, when we get to the top 4, is it a round robin?
The top 4 will bowl 2 games on the same pair.
Okay.
They just take turns. Bang, bang, bang.
So there's going to be 4 on a pair.
Yes.
It's
Winners gets 10 grand, second place 5 grand, third place 2,500, fourth place 1,250.
wow.
And then the 4 bowlers here that don't advance each make 600. And the first round losers made 300. Load of cash in the tournament was 200.
Now, there are 4 that won't advance, or 3? Because we
4.
have 7 bowling right now.
No, we have 8. 3, 3, and 2. We have 8 bowlers.
Okay.
You might think one's a pacer, but that's not correct. A lot of grinding going on. These pairs can get ugly. Although a lot of people didn't know it, they were bowling on Alcatraz, 38-foot kegel sport pattern.
Is that what they laid down today?
Yes. Well, all weekend. Yeah, that was the shot. Next week we put them on Cheetah.
The Cheetah. And that's at Littleton.
Yes, 35, I think. The original, 2012-2013 Cheetah.
Ooh. 35 feet?
Yeah.
Yeah, our stats guy, Philip, is letting us know.
What he's telling everybody is bring urethane.
Yep.
Play just outside the first arrow.
And you may be beneficial to bring a second ball in a bar.
Yeah, really.
Although, don't let Nick catch you.
Hey, Alan Cartwright's going to go out 204. Yep, 203. 203, good game. Good job. He should easily advance the way the other scores are looking.
Yeah, the trio to our left, they've just been outpacing everybody.
Yeah.
They're not talking to anybody. They're singularly focused on just making their shot.
Yeah, they got a good rhythm going. They don't want to screw it up. Yep.
Oh. Mr. Johnson escaped the dreaded 710.
Yeah. Well, Felix can go spare a strike. He'll shoot 193 scratch. Again, that's pretty good scores from what I've seen, even though most of the people to his right probably get more handicap. A good shot by Kyle Popko. He's got to put it in gear and finish strong second half of his game.
He's only had one open,
Yeah.
so that's
But the carry's been difficult.
yeah.
I think out of the three bowlers, you got what, 2 strikes on that pair, 41-42. So they're doing a lot of grinding.
Yeah.
All right, Felix gets a spare, so with a strike, he shoots 193 scratch, 129-30. And right now, you got to feel as though he's going to make the top 4, which right now will make him an even bigger favorite. Ooh, Lenny kicks out the 7-9 for a double. Lenny Nunez out of Frederick. Lance McQuistion on 44. Yeah. Felix Garcia finishing up, shoots 193 scratch. Good game for Felix.
He ended up dropping 10 to whoever the A bowler was. And on the scratch point side.
Yeah. Yeah, the best John Johnson can do is 194 scratch. Best Lance McQuistion can do is 181 scratch. So scratch scores are not high.
No. I've seen a lot of chopping.
Oh, sure. Yeah, and again, critical ball speed. So Alan Cartwright was the bowler you were talking about beating Felix Scratch.
Oh, okay. Well, Felix has still got to feel pretty good about his score.
Oh, yeah.
He's in second right now.
Well, again,
so
remember, he was the number
Yeah.
in the first round, so he's just happy to get in.
Oh, we got a Weeble up there for a 6-pin. It's weebling and wobbling, but it won't go down.
Okay, 3 are in. We're waiting on the last 5. All right, good spare by Kyle Popko. Kyle out of Aurora. John goes a little bit through the face. Looks like he left a 3-pin. He's going to shoot in the low 180s scratch. Lance McQuistion 171 scratch. Again, their handicaps will be somewhat similar. This is going to be a low, could be a very low cut into the top 4. Nope. That hurts. 160 in the 9th. I mean, he's in good shape compared to the 2 he's bowling with.
But it's not the only ones he's competing against.
Yeah, it's going to be very close for that 4th number.
Tim gets some good pin action there. Leaves him with a 1-8.
Oh, very unusual.
He gets that. Kyle's got his foundation frame to go, and then we're just down to the 10th here on 41-42 for the trio.
Right now, Scott, the 5 bowlers that are finished, only 3 were plus, high of 31, low of 2. Ooh. So it's a grind, and it's going to come down to this final match of these 3 bowlers we're looking at. Kyle Popko, Lenny Nunez, and Tim Adel. Kyle from Aurora, Tim Adel from Bailey, and Lenny Nunez from Frederick. None of the other bowlers that participated in our regional outside our branch made the top 15. They're all Denver players.
Okay. That's kind of nice in a way.
Yeah, and we only had 1 woman make the top 15. And I think we only had 3 women make the semis, which was kind of amazing. So
that is a little unusual.
Yeah, it is.
Especially with some of the faces I saw here.
Yeah. Come on, there we go. A little bit of a break.
Lenny's able to follow up his open in the 9th with a nice looking strike to start the 10th.
Yeah, you can finish 190. That's pretty strong considering the plus scores aren't much. C bowler can only go out for 181, and the best a B bowler can do is 166. So come on, get a break.
Oh.
Look at that. So if Lenny converts this, he'll shoot 180. He'll still be plus with his handicap. Now it's a question of will it be enough?
And that's right now what he's asking himself. When he's,
will it be enough?
Yeah, when he's kind of beating himself up here a little.
Sure. Good shot. All right, 180.
And what's Lenny's handicap?
Not sure. But like I said, with 180, you're looking at a low plus. It's going to be close.
Right.
Oh, look at this bad break. 2-9.
Oh.
Don't see that too often.
He had something slide forward. It took the 1 pin out, which probably would have made the spare a little easier. Oh, but he splits the difference and is able to pick that up. So he will get a 3rd shot here in the 10th frame.
Right now the cut is +2 with these 2 bowlers to finish.
And grab 7 more here.
Tim Adel finishes.
Yeah, the animations.
Yeah.
Okay, we get it.
Anytime. Yep.
We need to stop.
Please.
There we go. Ends up with a 151.
I don't think that's going to be enough. He doesn't get more than 49 pins handicap, so he's not going to beat the +2. So.
And Kyle's even further back.
Kyle's got an outside chance, but he's got a punch, and that ain't going to happen. Even if he makes it now, he's only going to shoot 168. Oop. Tie at -11.
Uh-oh.
For 6th or 5th.
Oh, don't scare me.
I told you, all ties advance. You don't have to worry about it now.
Oh, okay. So
we're good. Yeah.
If we had to, we'd take 5.
Correct. And we had that happen in Vegas in the fall tournament a year ago. Winter tournament, I'm sorry. Bowling the final match with 2 games. So round 2 is just about completed. We'll give you the number here. And when we come back, we'll introduce you to our top 4 bowlers, and they'll bowl 2 games with handicap on the same pair. One of them was hopefully was going to win $10,000.
And
Look at this. I have a 3-way tie at -11.
A 3-way tie at
Unbelievable.
-11.
Cut is +2.
But that's below the cut.
Nope. Yep.
So who is our top 4?
Our top 4 today, we have Alan Cartwright out of Denver at +31. Second, Lenny Nunez out of Frederick with +15. Felix Garcia Jr. from Parker at +10. And once again, your cut is John Johnson out of Golden at +2. So when we come back, ladies and gentlemen, you'll see all 4 bowlers bowl 2 games on 1 pair. And not counting a tie, somebody's going to win $10,000 today, Scott.
That's going to be exciting.
All right, we'll see you in just a moment, folks. All right, ladies and gentlemen, it's Nick Lasource and Nolan Carruthers for our ABT Denver Fall Regional here at AMF North Glen. One of the 4 gentlemen that you're going to see this afternoon bowling 2 games today is going to win $10,000, or in the case of a tie, Nolan, they're going to split it. We could have co-champions. But it was excellent turnout, 307 entries, and it's come down to these 4 bowlers. And when they get ready to go, we have combined, they're all champions. We have 19 titles between the 4 bowlers. And that's Alan Cartwright out of Denver, Felix Garcia from Parker, Lenny Nunez from Frederick, and John Johnson from Golden. Who do you like, buddy?
I like John Johnson.
Do you?
Yeah.
Okay. He's been on the wire. Mm-hmm. He's like the bubble in every round going in. He's just like under the radar. Absolutely correct.
You?
I'm going to go with Felix.
Yeah.
Seasoned veteran, throws the ball really good. The other guys, Lenny hasn't made the finals in a while. Little nerves there. Alan has been in a slump. Mm-hmm. So I like, you go with the hot hand. And, sometimes the higher the prize money, the more experienced player feels he has the advantage. So
who led this field?
The field was actually led by Alan Cartwright, but you can't look at it that way because we do a cut after every game. So he could have shot 240 one time and just slid in at 2-0 to next, All right, so we're going to begin. And you're going to see Alan Cartwright being the A bowler. And our C bowler will be, I believe it's
Felix.
Felix? Okay, very good.
Felix Garcia.
Okay, and there's our first look at Alan Cartwright.
It's a good field.
It is. It really is. All right, excellent start. Here we go. Alan has 28 pins handicap, and he has the most handicap out of the 4 to tell you how close this is going to be.
Nunez
I
has
take
35.
I take that back, 35. So he's spotting Lenny 7 pins, and then you have the master players, Felix Garcia and John Johnson, a pin apart.
Nice
there we
shot.
go. Felix responds in kind. This is going to be fun. We got it. He was giving you the handicaps.
Oh, I thought he said 19. It threw me off because we don't have a 19.
We don't have 19. Time for optical exam. All right, our third player, our D bowler, John Johnson. A little high through the face, leaves 6, 9, 10.
So are they all inside? They all look like they're inside of 10.
Alan was inside. Felix was probably the straighter of all 4. Lenny's kind of in the middle. He's playing in between Alan Cartwright and Felix Garcia.
Washout for Lenny Nunez.
Okay. John, no problem with the 6, 9, 10. And again, we got a lot of bowling to do, folks. It's 2 games. They're technically not bowling against each other head to head. It's you want to be the best out of the 4 of them.
Beat the beat the board, 4 bowlers.
Yeah, pretty much. Or as Felix liked to say, this is a hell of a pot game.
Mm-hmm.
$20,000 to 4 bowlers.
Yeah. I like that. Oh man.
His ball speed is really slower than these guys, but
Right.
he gets good reaction from his equipment. And he loves playing deep, obviously. Leaves a 3-6. So he doesn't take advantage of that strike in the first frame. Felix Garcia never got there. 1-2-9. He doesn't take advantage of the strike, so nobody has pushed forward as yet. It's early. Maybe. Yep. Okay. Alan Cartwright makes a spare. Let's go strike spare, 20 in the first. Alan gets 28 pins handicap. The most handicap by our 4 bowlers is Lenny Nunez. He gets 35. Felix Garcia with 17. John Johnson with 18. It's pretty close.
Ooh, I thought he had
Went
it.
right through it. No deflection. Gets the 1-2, but doesn't take out the 9, so he's open in the second frame. Lenny Nunez, better shot, better result. There we go. All right, he makes up for that open in the first. Great shot.
Have you been outside?
No.
It's raining.
Again?
It's cold.
It was cold last night when we left here. Woof. Wow.
Not ready for this.
And what was it, 90? Did it reach 90 a couple
Friday,
days ago?
yeah.
Was it Friday? Amazing. All right, great break. Just leaves it 2.
You had a busy day today.
Oh, yeah. As we always do on
Yeah.
a Sunday. All right, good shot for John. Oop, will it hold?
Brooklyn
Yep.
left a 5-pin.
Could be expensive today. There's about 40 people watching. It's neat, in these regional and national events, our ABT members who have children that are in the junior programs or the collegiate programs around the area, their sons or daughters can bowl for scholarship money, the SMART program. And Felix's son, Zach, who we both know because we see him every Wednesday night, bowled this weekend, as did Felix's wife, Mary. Pretty cool that he gets an opportunity to make some money, albeit it's scholarship money, but
Right.
less money to us come out of the parents' pocket, so that's pretty cool. All right, Felix makes the spare. Alan Cartwright, ooh! Left a 6, 7, 10, but I thought he was going to make it.
Yeah, he gave it a run.
45 in the third. Where's your lovely bride today? Is she in the back?
We
having fun?
went home and watched the end of the Rockies game.
Oh, cool.
After
And?
I got done, and
And?
they were ahead 8-4.
Okay.
Nice shot.
Ooh!
That was a nice shot.
Oh, it sure was. He keeps doing that every frame, though. He'll be all right.
Yeah, it was 5-4 in the ninth,
5-4 tonight.
and they scored 3. They
Oh.
had back-to-back, and then they got another one.
Okay.
I don't know how it ended.
Okay. Oop. Through the face, leaves a 6.
They should have won that one. That'll put them 2 up on Milwaukee and
Cardinals.
Cardinals.
Hold. Oof. All right. John's the only one clean through 3 frames.
You're right.
Amazing. Actually, it's not amazing. Alcatraz.
Yeah, it was
43-foot kegel sport pattern. Good spare. Obviously, there's a lot more. This pattern's front-loaded and a lot more volume than ABT number 8, which Kegel made for us, which we had last week. That was nasty.
That was really nasty.
Man, when that thing went away, it
Yeah.
it was just almost unplayable. Will it hold? Nope. And he gets a break. Basically caved into 6, 9, 10. He's either got to get about 5 boards more left, or he's got to up his ball speed, or he's going to be in trouble.
Felix and Johnson right now
Yep.
look good.
Right and
Oh, the 5-7
Yeah, he had some kicks, but
went the wrong way.
at least 5-7, but not really a difficult split to convert. Lenny through the face, 3-6-10. We got 45, 46, 46. Unbelievable. And if Felix converts this, he'll have the early lead. Scratch anyway. But he needs to convert to 5-7. Nope, hooked up on him. So he's at 55. Down a mark to the other 2 early. And right now, our only clean bowler, John Johnson.
Ouch. Oh, he got it.
Oof. I thought he was going to leave the 3-pin. But good job for Lenny. Sit. Oh! A Cartwright special. Huh?
Still clean.
Yep. I told John, I said, the way his luck is today, I want him to buy my lottery tickets on Monday. It'll be perfect. He drops his kids off at school. He swings around, hits the supermarket, drives right by my house. We're good to go. Speaking of house, you're about, what, a mile and a half away from
Yeah.
him? Yeah.
Just down the street.
In your neighborhood. Yeah.
Just in the hood.
Yeah. That looks pretty good, buddy. Yes.
Great shot.
Nice shot. Makes up for that badly mixed split. It's got 55 and a fourth with a strike. Alan Cartwright looking for a double. He did get deeper, Nolan.
And that's
Nice
a nice
shot.
shot.
Good adjustment.
That's a double.
Yep, 45 and a third with a double. John Johnson can use a double here.
And he might have it.
And come on. Wow. Almost kicked out the 4-9 for a double, but leaves the 9-pin. Nope, that was high. Leaves the 10. All right, John Johnson, no problem with that conversion. He's got 78 and a fourth, spare in the fifth.
The leader in the clubhouse right now is Cartwright.
Yeah. And Lenny, no problem. There he goes, 10-pin.
Not by much.
No.
But it's early.
Yeah, it's early.
It's only
about
one
25% through.
Exactly.
Yeah, the weather was kind of funny, but in a way, it's pretty typical this time of year for us. We go from
90
making a
to
record
50.
of like 93 degrees
Yep.
or whatever it was. And
40 degrees colder.
Mountains getting snow.
Hang on. Boy, he's lucky there.
Yeah. The problem he's going to have on this lane, Nolan, is he can't get deep enough.
Because of
they're
the
ball
ball
return.
wreck, yeah.
Felix Garcia on lane 39, looking for a double. Nice. Will it mix? Come on.
5-7
He did
again.
it again. Ow. Back-to-back 5-7s on the same lane.
It looked like they fell exactly the same way.
Crazy.
He'd have been better off with the 6 count.
Yeah, absolutely. On a
Hang
strike,
on.
yeah, count doesn't mean anything.
Missed both of them.
Yeah, he sure did. So now you're looking at 99 and a 6. How easy. This, these games are going to go up and down. It's going to be insane. Guy's going to be in last place. He'll be the leader 2 frames later, back and forth.
Gave it more speed.
Yep.
Just missed it.
I'll say this. If he leaves it again, he'll make it. But I don't think he wants to do that. Unfortunately, Felix, back-to-back 5-7s on the left lane.
He's 27 pins behind Alan Cartwright.
Lenny and John can grind into first and second here.
Man, that was a high Brooklyn.
Wow.
He got it.
Okay. He's not going to argue.
Johnson's still clean. Not now.
Not now. Oh, kiss of death.
Yeah. If you kept score of that, I wonder what it would be.
All right. And again, 2 games, get 2. Get your 2 pins, and looks everybody's going to open, so just get your count and keep going rather than try to make it. All right. So he's got 102 in the 6th. And in scratch differences, he's in 2nd. But realistically, it's anybody's ball game right now.
The leader,
As we really expected.
the leader right now is Lenny Nunez.
Wow.
He can be up 23 if he throws the next 2.
And he's the only one that has the opportunity to do that with a
Right.
strike. Yeah.
He's the only one with a mark.
Yeah. Nice. That's 2 good shots on the right lane by Felix. Unfortunately, he's got 2 horrible shots.
He can't
or bad
stay on that
breaks
lane.
On the left lane, yeah.
Felix has not marked on the left lane.
Oh, my goodness.
Nice shot. He's
good
fine
ball.
over there.
Yeah, he is
can
because
move
he
left
can
a
move.
little.
Yeah. Now let's see if Lenny can get a double here. Take a little bit of a lead. I'd like to thank 900 Global and bringing their Western sales rep, Corey Hoffman, came out for the weekend, did some demo days with all the 900 Global equipment, getting our bowlers a little bit more familiar with that product. And Lawrence Marquez, amateur rep for 900 Global, was along, as well as James Croy. Did a good job for us. The big thing I noticed with the guys with the 900 Global equipment and Storm is our bowlers have been very spoiled. They've been bowling, pretty much with Storm products for a while,
Right.
and they know what the ball can and can't do. A lot of them don't really know the ins and outs of the 900 Global equipment yet, so it was Corey and Lawrence and James that were trying to get them to understand how the Inception redo fit in the line of some Storm balls. Their Big Bomb, the DCT, the ceramic core ball, Honey Badger, Covert Ops, some of the balls that they brought with them. And the bowlers said we're able to try them out and roll off 4 or 5 of them. Pretty cool. Nice.
There's his first mark
Made
on
the
that
right
lane.
move and teeted the 10 pin for a double.
And
So I want to thank Corey Hoffman a lot. I mean, he was great help for us this weekend. And a thanks also to 900 Global for allowing him to come out here with us. I mean, he came in from Las Vegas, trailer loaded with equipment.
He tripped that 5-pin for a double.
For a double.
Your leader is Lenny Nunez. After 6 frames, he has a 13-pin lead on Cartwright. Man.
And get some break. Okay, 3-6-10. I thought he was going to have the pin was going to slide in, take the 6 out, leaving him a baby split, but he got lucky.
Lenny hasn't opened since the first frame. That's not a gimme
Like
there.
we've said all along, if you're going to open,
Do it there.
do it there. Yeah. Nice shot by John Johnson. John is the owner of Make Your Mark, Leave Your Mark Pro Shop at Holiday Lanes in Lakewood. And Rick Schaefer, another one of our master champions, is in there with him. And they're in there just about day and night. Very knowledgeable individuals.
Oh, Lenny chopped that
Wow, he
puppy.
chops the 3 off the 6. So he's got 131 in the 8th, open. And, you know, again, now everybody's back in line.
Well, this puts Alan Cartwright in a good
Pretty good
spot.
position, especially if you can throw the next one.
Felix,
Him
on,
and Felix
a double.
on doubles, yeah.
Alan's good on 39 because he
Sure
has room
is.
to move.
Absolutely.
No?
Ooh, he short stroked it, but I thought that he was going to cave that 10 pin in again, but wasn't able to do so. But he's got 128 in the 7th.
Got a 10-pin lead on Lenny.
Okay.
See what Felix can do here. He's been good on this lane.
Yes, he has. Last 2 shots here are excellent.
Boy, that jumped
Ooh,
on him.
6-10. So 111 in the 7th. Down 17 scratch to Alan Cartwright. And it holds. All right,
Hang
good
on.
job. 148 in the 8th, spare in the 9th for Alan Cartwright. Almost chopped that.
Almost.
All right, so he spares. 131 in the 8th with a spare in the 9th.
He's 28 pins behind Alan Cartwright.
Yep.
He started off 11 behind him in handicap,
Right.
so he's lost 17.
Right now, John Johnson's down 19 to Alan Cartwright. Lenny Nunez, you know,
Seven
he
pin.
almost left the 5-7
Yep.
just like Felix did in those 2 shots. And he's got 131 in the 8th.
John Johnson's
That's where I
had
go
1
left.
strike.
That was a horrible
That's a
shot.
tough one right there.
1, 3, 6, 8, 10. And he was on a spare. So that's hurt me, number 1. Now he's got to try to make it. All right, Lenny spares. And after John throws this ball, everybody will be in a 10th frame of game 1.
Man.
Ooh, and he almost did it. So he has, unfortunately, he's 143 open in the 9th. So he's gonna have some climbing to do in match number 2.
He'll be 35 behind Cartwright.
Yeah. Next week we're at AMF Littleton.
Back
C4
down
Sullivan
south.
University. Yep. James Erzbischoff, general manager. Nice house.
It
I
is.
like Littleton a lot.
This is a nice one, too.
Oh, absolutely.
Got it.
Oh, kicks out the 2-8. 2 bonus shots in the 10th. And of course, Lee Fischel, head mechanic at Littleton, been in the business forever. Great guy. I told you what he wants to put out the one time we're there.
Oh, you did. I
Gilligan's
forgot.
Island.
Yeah.
Nice. Does he get the
Yes,
kick?
he did.
Sure does. All right. Yeah, he said he called it Gilligan's Island. He's going to go about 22 feet with an oil can and just dump it. Jump a puddle on each lane. He goes, okay, guys, go for
Go
it. He's
for
a
it.
nut.
They don't have a league here tonight?
No. Well, they canceled the league for us.
Because of this?
Yes. Because we didn't know what time we were going to
Right.
be finished.
Oh, yeah.
But normally this time of night, yeah, this whole side is
That's what I
full.
thought.
Yeah. That's normally because the people who watch us here, normally they see us on the 12 side
Right.
because this side's full of league. You know, Rhonda Gregory did a great job talking to the league bowlers here. And what we did is, thanks to Global 900, she canceled 7 leagues.
Mm-hmm.
And we gave every one of those leagues a bowling ball that they can use at their banquet or raffle off and put in a prize fund because we appreciate what they do for us. We really do. And we want to thank all those leagues that took the week off for us so we could give these guys the opportunity to shoot at some big money. All right, so Felix Garcia shoots 171. So with his handicap, he's at 188.
216 for Cartwright with his handicap. Nice shot.
All right. John's not done yet. He's going to try to come back here.
Strikes here. He's right back in it.
They're all in it, really, buddy.
He'll be down 25.
Yeah. On this grinder pattern, anything can happen.
Plus another 10, so
Yeah.
he'll be down 35.
Yep.
You don't want to get too big of a hole.
Really. All right, Lenny. He crosses over, but leaves the 136. He can go spare strike for 168. He'd be at 203 in second place.
Made a ball change.
Yeah, and it looked like his ball speed was down on top of it, which means he really didn't know what the ball was going to do, and he didn't want to wheel it out there and have the ball finish. But he was pretty safe because he's on a strike. So it was a good move in his case. Again, end of the first game, pull out another ball, see what you got. Lenny unfortunately chops the 136, so he's got 157.
It's 192.
192 after game one. And
180 for John Johnson after
John
that game
Johnson,
with his sticks.
180. So, ladies and gentlemen, after one game with their handicap, your leader, Alan Cartwright, 216. Second place, Lenny Nunez, 192. Third place, Felix Garcia, 188. Fourth place, John Johnson, 180. When we come back, you'll see the second and final match and determine who gets the big money. Again, you're watching the Amateur Bowlers Tour here on Colorado Sports TV. I'm Nick Lasorsa with Nolan Carruthers. We're going to take a quick break, and we'll come right back to you. All right, ladies and gentlemen, Nick Lasorsa and Nolan Carruthers here at AMF North Glen for the Denver Fall Regional, which looks like it's going to feature a $10,000 winner today. After one game, Alan Cartwright of Denver at 216. Second place, Lenny Nunez of Frederick at 192. Third place to Felix Garcia at 188. And fourth place, John Johnson, 180. So again, it's close, and it's going to get ugly. We're going to clear those screens, and we'll begin match number 2. The bowlers know where they stand. They know how far ahead or how far apart they are. So, again, anywhere from $10,000 to $1,250. Unless they tie, we'll add them both together and split it.
Split that place and the other place.
Yeah, exactly. Okay, Alan Cartwright. Will it hold? Nope. And he almost caved it in again for a strike.
And this is your leader right now.
Yep.
A 24-pin lead.
Not
It's
bad.
It's nice
Yeah,
to have.
Sure is, especially on stuff like this. It's not like you
It's
can throw
hard.
a quick
Yeah,
three-bagger and get
it's
right back in.
hard to put anything together.
Yeah, it is. Well, it's set. Get out of there. Nope. So he goes light, 6, 7, 10 on lane 29 or 39. Felix has to figure out 39. All right, no trouble with the 10-pin for Alan Cartwright.
Yesterday in qualifying game 2, I threw the last 5 for 180. First game I shot 197, so I was okay.
Yeah.
But that second game I was in trouble.
Sure.
And
You saved it.
ooh,
Great try. All right, so he's got 8 in the first. Lenny Nunez leaves a 3-pin.
who's going to get going?
Yeah.
That's a nice
John
shot.
Johnson. He was in 4th place going in, but again, it's close. Anybody can make a move here. Plenty of time. All right, Lenny Nunez with the spare. So everybody made a little bit of ground on Felix Garcia. Alan Cartwright, boy, did he get deep there? But it's
Nice
it rolled up.
shot.
It rolled up sweet. 20 in the first, strike in the second. If he can get deep enough or figure out how to way to
Oh,
get the ball
boy.
down the lane on 40 that he is on 39, he's going to run away with it. Felix.
It's going left.
Yep. Leaves the 9. Lenny Nunez leaves the 9. Similar reactions, similar fates, so to speak. All right. Felix makes a spare. Lenny trying to do likewise.
He got it.
Good shot. Going to give a shout out to my brother Mike, who just turned 60. We were up at
Nice
Mohegan's
shot.
Son. I actually got a week's vacation while you were saying your wedding vows. But
Yeah, happy
this
birthday.
boy is one sick Eagles fan. I want to tell you, he's crazy. Their field goal kicker kicks a 61-yard field goal as time expires to beat the Giants today.
Oh,
So the scream that you heard wasn't the people outside.
It
It
was
was my
him.
brother.
are they 2-0?
No, they are 2-1. They lost last week to the Chiefs. All right, Alan Cartwright.
That's going to go left.
Yeah, it sure is.
Brooklyn
And
didn't
no,
get
he
it.
can't get it to carry. That would have been huge if he did get it
I'll
to
tell
carry.
you, the one right now that looks to me like found some is
John
Johnson.
Johnson, yep.
Those 2 shots were crushed.
Yep. And that's your pick, buddy. My pick's in a little bit of trouble here.
He has to make 36 pins up, but
Yeah.
you start striking like this.
Oh, yeah, that'll
can-
happen pretty quick. Sit.
Nice shot.
All right. Felix made the right adjustment. Alan Cartwright.
Missed it. No, he
He
didn't.
did. He held on. Either he thought he had it when he let it go, or he didn't think he had it when he let it go, but he got it.
Big shot right here for JJ.
Sure. Make a statement. Get loose.
Nice.
Oh! Kicks out the 4-7-10 for a 3-bagger. Oh, wow. Amazing. Like I said, he was in 4th. Who knows where
He's
he is
in
now?
3rd now.
Okay.
Lenny's out in the
Yeah,
weeds.
he got out in the weeds. That ain't coming back. 1-2-8.
Yes, sir. No, 1-2-5.
Really?
No, 8. Yeah, you're
I
right.
was going to say, wow.
Yeah, Johnson went around Garcia.
Okay. You take your opponent one at a time, I guess. Nice shot.
Nice shot.
Very good. All right. 3 spares in a row for Lenny Nunez. And I got to meet his dad, Rudy, a couple of years ago. One of
Oh,
probably
yeah,
one
I
of the
met.
most nicest, laid-back gentlemen I ever saw. And I'm trying to kind of figure, well, he's retired. I wonder what he did for a living. So I asked him. He was an air traffic controller.
Oh, real nice
And I'm going, one of the
shot.
most insane jobs in the world, stress-related and all that. And there's Rudy over there just having a good old time, nice and chilled out. God bless him.
Yeah, he's a cool
He
dude.
really is. And Felix need a double here.
That's left.
Yeah, sure is.
5-pin.
Oop. Just doesn't look comfortable.
No.
Yep.
The one that looks comfortable is Johnson. And Cartwright,
Yeah,
he just keeps putting 20 up a frame.
yeah. Hurry.
Washout.
1-2-10. All right, he can make it. All right, Felix with the spare.
Crazy numbers.
Uh-huh. That's the biggest string of the first 2 matches, isn't it?
Yes,
3
it
baggers.
is. Holy
job.
smokes.
Nice job.
He said it's a 13-pound ball that he uses to cover that.
At 20 miles an hour.
Yeah. He deflected off the head pin and
Yeah,
took out the
sure.
10.
Looking for 4. Yes, sir. Here we go.
Hi, Stone Cold.
They're calling him Stone Cold. I like it. Johnny's making a move, Mr. Schaefer.
He's in second now.
Wow.
24 behind Cartwright.
Don't look now, folks, but look who's coming. Felix, will it get there? Come on, there you go. All right. Finally got a break on that lane.
Man. If Allen could strike on this lane, he'd be scared.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. I agree with you 100%. Ooh, that almost
Nearly
had a
had
big
the
4
big,
written
yeah.
over it. Lucky just to leave the 4-7.
Johnson is lined up.
Yes, sir.
4 in
Needs
a
to
row.
keep it going. Ooh, little high.
4-pin.
Little high. That's okay. It's a good run. Leave something makeable. Good count. Alan Cartwright floats it out, brings it back for the spare. He's Dutching it. 80 in the 4th with a spare in the 5th. John Johnson gets the 4. He's got 109 in the 4th, spare in the 5th.
He's 17 pins down to Cartwright right now.
It's a big move so far.
Yeah,
Really
he's in
is.
second. Now it's time to start making some hay.
Well, let's sit. Nope.
He got it.
Oh, my goodness. So he makes the 1-2-10. Comes back with a go through the face strike. You got to like that.
He's 24 down. Cartwright's perfect on the left lane. No.
No. 6-10. Come on. Thought he was going to get a break there and kick that 2-pin out from behind.
Starting to come down to a 2-horse race. And that hurts.
Takes the 10 off the 6. 107 open in the 6th. That's the only thing he can't afford. He can afford Johnny going a little crazy on him, but he can't give opens away. All right, Felix with his spare. So he's caught Alan Cartwright's scratch. But he's got a spot on 11. And he was down 28.
Well, if he strikes, he's down
trouble.
38, yeah.
Come on, Lenny.
Got
And
it.
gets it.
It's
All
a
right,
double.
big double. Yeah. He was in second place going into this second match. And he's clean.
Strike here gets Johnson to within 4
Wow.
of Cartwright. I
Sit.
like it.
Ooh! He liked it off his hand.
It's within 5. Four frames to go.
Oh boy, Johnny. All right. 6 frames completed. Match number 2.
Felix needs to start striking.
Yep.
He's just about out.
Yep. The frames are winding down.
Maybe.
Nice. Okay. All right. 108 in the 6th, 107 in the 6th.
Down 38.
Alan Cartwright.
It's going to go left.
Oh, and he can't catch the 9.
Come out of the gate with 4 in a row for Johnson to start this. Really put him back in a good spot.
Sure.
And that's what he needed.
Absolutely. Yeah, he knew it was time to go. He was 4th after the first game. He had to put something together. Okay, our A&C bowler, Cartwright and Garcia have marked in the 7th. John Johnson's turn.
Brooklyn
And-
got it.
oh! It could be his day. That was not a good shot.
He's within 5, Nick.
Wow.
He's on the strike.
Yeah. Meanwhile, Lenny
Then
got
you
to
go
keep those strikes going.
3 in a row here.
Yep.
Be huge.
Nice. He responds.
He's not done.
No, he isn't. And he's clean. 103 in the 5th with a double.
Oh, boy.
It's getting fun now, buddy.
Lenny's the new leader.
Had it open by Cartwright in the 6th frame. Might come back to haunt him. Chopping a 10 off the 6.
Lenny's up on Cartwright by 9. Garcia by 14.
It looks like he spun that when the ball basically rolled out, leaves him to 3-6-10. Best that Allen can do right now is 204 scratch.
Felix has to have this shot. He doesn't strike here.
It's almost good night, Irene.
It's almost, yeah, I think it is.
Oh, he gets a break. All right. He can go
Still
228
alive.
scratch, still alive. Johnny's the one that can throw a phone number at you here.
It's a big spare for Cartwright.
Oh, I thought he was going to chop the 3 off to 610, but he made the conversion. 124 in the 7th, spare in the 8th. And John Johnson looking for another double here. He can go 268, Nolan, if he punches.
Right.
Nope.
Brooklyn.
Oh,
No.
and he almost carried it. Leaves a 10 with Nolan a crossover. Had a lot of pins flying back there, Nolan.
He's down 2 to Cartwright.
Wow.
Lenny's the new leader.
Wow. Amazing.
This is a big shot
Sure.
here.
Uh-oh. Just a 310? Yeah, just a 310. I thought the 9 was back there too, but it's not. John!
Missed
Oh,
that.
that's a big miss. Big miss. 176 in the 8th open. Ow. Just when he was almost caught him. And he slides past the 3. So our 2 big guys looking to make a move on Alan Cartwright have both opened. Meanwhile, Alan, he's grinding, but he's only got 1 open this game, but no strikes, or 1 strike. And the best he can do is 204 scratch. Will it hold? Nope.
Carried
But
it.
He got a heck of a carry on a crossover. So foundation frame striking the 9th.
Cartwright's your leader by 2 pins over Johnson.
Felix.
14, I'm
He
sorry.
can still make a statement here.
If he strikes here,
Yeah, he can shoot 228
he can get within 15 if he strikes here.
and then leave it up to anything can happen in the 10th.
He got it.
Nice. Big ball. 3-bagger for Felix Garcia. Looks like in this game at almost any time, every bowler had a little run there.
Man.
Crazy. Will he like it?
No. Left the sleeper.
Uh-oh. 3-9.
Yep. He's 2 pins behind Cartwright. Wow. Johnson's 14 behind Cartwright.
Let's sit. And no.
That was a big shot.
Little flat. But, you know, anything can happen.
Felix is 15 behind
Yeah,
Cartwright.
it's anybody's ball game. John can still shoot 226. Felix can shoot 228. Great spare by Lenny.
It's coming down
Makes
to
a
the
3-9 and then 9th frame.
it's coming down to the 10th frame. And they're all alive.
Yep. Good spare by John Johnson. It's crunch time, folks. It's anybody's ball game, literally. Felix is going to start it.
Felix can put a lot of pressure on people
Sure
if he
can.
doubles.
Absolutely. Ah, 6, 9, 10. Best he can do now is 205. 205 and 17.
He can get to
222.
He can get to 410 total
Yeah.
for 2 games.
Yes, correct. And Alec Cartwright.
He's
Ooh,
lucky.
I thought he left the 1-2-10.
He barely
He was
fell
lucky
off.
just to leave the 1-2.
Cartwright has to mark to get where Felix can go.
He can get as high as 414. All right, good spare by Felix.
The most Felix can do is 410.
Okay. Oh. 172 and 28 gives him 200 even.
416.
A total of 416. Wow. Felix can't catch him.
Lenny can.
All right.
409.
204.
409 for 2 for Felix Garcia. 416 and done
For Alan Cartwright.
for Cartwright.
All right, let's see here.
Lenny can put 20 up here and go 426.
You can go 209 and 35 for 244. You
Johnson
can shoot 435.
has to strike here.
He's got to go.
He's got to have a double.
Got to go.
A lot of speed.
Sit.
I like. No,
All right.
he's done.
So he's got 194. Spare strike gives him 214.
412 is the best he can do.
Yep.
It's up to Lenny.
Wow. It's all in Lenny's court.
Lenny can win this right here.
Yep. Oh, no. 5
no.
can't wash out. So now if he goes spare strike for 194,
He'll be 410.
229.
He can get to 421.
Yep.
If he marks,
Yes.
he goes 9 out. He's 410. He hands
John
it to
Johnson
Cartwright.
can go 214.
Lenny gets this, he's going to win. If he doesn't, Cartwright's your winner.
Wow. And that's not close.
That's nothing.
5 out.
406.
179. 214.
It's over.
406. Your winner, ladies and gentlemen, Alan Cartwright, and it was a barn burner. John
Crazy.
Johnson can go
They're all within 10
32,
pins.
12, yes. And that might get him into second place.
It did.
What do you have, 213?
411.
213 and 18, 231. 411.
Second.
John Johnson goes to second place. So, ladies and gentlemen, winning $10,000 today, Alan Cartwright of Denver with a 416. John Johnson comes all the way back, taking second place for $5,000 at 411. Third place to Felix Garcia of Parker with 409. Lenny Nunez of Frederick, who had it in the palm of his hand, finishes fourth place for $1,250. We're going to come back. We're going to talk more about this, but it was a great tournament, ladies and gentlemen. We'll talk to all 4 bowlers, actually, get their thoughts, because, you know, at one time,
They
all 4 of
yeah.
them had a shot.
It's crazy.
It is, but that's bowling at its best, folks. We're going to take a break and come back. Don't go anywhere. We got a couple minutes left.
All within 5 pins.
Crazy. All right, ladies and gentlemen, it's Nicholas Source and Nolan Carruthers. Nolan, I haven't seen 4 players bowl that close in quite a while.
It's crazy.
It was absolutely insane.
The way it yo-yoed back and forth.
And like we were saying right before we broke away, at one point, all 4 of those bowlers had a chance. They all made a move, but they
Right.
all had a chance to win. And either a key shot that didn't go his way. The biggest one that I saw that really hurt was Lenny Nunez
Yeah.
going 5 count washout
In the 10th.
and not getting anything.
Anything.
So he goes 5 out in the 10th to fall all the way to third place or fourth place.
Yeah, if he
Yeah.
gets
Unbelievable.
4, he's third. I mean, you're talking another $1,250.
Wow.
If he
Huge.
marks in the 10th, he wins
He
it
wins it. He goes from $1,250
to
to $10,000.
$10,000.
Unbelievable.
And your winner was the leader after the first
Yeah.
game.
Crazy. So Alan Cartwright takes home $10,000. Second place is John Johnson with 411.
5 pins
Third
off.
place, Felix Garcia with 409. And fourth place, Lenny Nunez, 406.
And Felix made a run.
Oh,
I mean,
unbelievable.
Johnson made a run.
Yeah.
Felix made his run in the 7th, 8th, and 9th. He strikes in the 10th. If Felix
Well, it's
strikes in
10
the
pins
10th, he
between
wins.
4 bowlers. 10
First-
pins between 4 bowlers.
If Felix gets that 4th one in a row in the 10th,
Yes.
he wins.
He wins.
Nunez marks in the 10th, he wins.
He wins. Yep. Yep.
And,
It's crazy. But I'll tell you what a great finish
There
to
you
a
go.
great tournament. We're going to have another one like this, but guess what, folks? Memorial Day weekend, write it down, at Brunswick Zone Wheat Ridge, I-70 in Kipling, we're going to have a Spring National, 20,000 first place. The week before, we'll be at Arapahoe Bowl, and we're going to run a $5,000 regional doubles. And this doubles will actually have qualifying
And cuts.
semis and cuts. You could actually win. You can go up there with the people you're in and finish first, second, third,
There
and
you
fourth.
go.
Wouldn't that be awesome?
That would be awesome.
So you got that to look forward to. Meanwhile, we're going to be in Vegas in a month. He delayed his honeymoon for a year just so he could recover, but we're looking to have a great time. Our 40th anniversary is coming up in October. 4 weeks, $40,000, and we'll be at the beautiful bowling stadium, South Point Hotel and Casino. So we got some great stuff going on.
Yeah. Denver's growing.
Yes, it's fun. It's a great thing to see, and I'm happy to be able to bring it to everybody and like
It's
you.
crazy.
It's awesome. So on behalf of myself, Nolan Carruthers, producer Scott Sledgester with Colorado Sports TV, thanks for watching. Don't forget General Manager Rhonda Gregory here at AMF North Glen. Her staff did a great job as always, and look forward to coming back. So next week we're at AMF Littleton. Have a great week, ladies and gentlemen, and we'll see you in a week.
Congratulations, Alan Cartwright, your winner. Bye-bye, everybody.